Hi there, this is Jo Fitzgerald from Tiny Sponges, and this is the last in the series of connecting your child with nature and helping them learn. This is number 10 in the night garden. So when I was young, all those many moons ago, we had like virtually no money, and every holiday that we had for quite a while was in a tent, and it was amazing. And we'd go down to Cornwall and Devon and all sorts of just fantastic places. And I'm in my 50s now, and I remember so many of those holidays and experiences just so well. And we'd go exploring, we were in a tent, it was just such an adventure. It was fantastic. Somehow there's something different and exciting about being outdoors at night, whether you're at the beach, in a garden, in a wood. It's just so different. And for young children, it really is so exciting, and it opens them up to nature. There are different creatures that come out at night, so you hear different sounds. Thank you, owl. You can give them things like torches and glow sticks and lanterns. I bought this one for my granddaughter, £2 at Asda, amazing. Get them listening to sounds, get them looking at the stars, because at night, if you're camping, even if you're in a city, you look at the stars. You can lie on your backs, put a towel down, put a blanket down, and just look at the stars. It's something that sometimes we don't do with our children, and it's so important. Tell each other stories, nothing too frightening. If you've got really, small children, I wouldn't, tell stories like Gruffalo or anything like that, because actually you're outside and, they could get a little bit scared. One of my favourites is Owl Babies. And, I love this book. I love it so much. It's just such a great story about Percy and Sarah, and it's just really nice. And it connects your child with nature, what they're feeling, what they're saying. If you're in the tent or, wherever you are, you don't have to be there all night, but just to spend an hour or a couple of hours, it's just such an enriching experience, because it's so different to what your children usually experience. And the learning and development experiences that you can deliver, well, that's so important. It's really, really important. I like to keep a sun shelter up or a tent up in the garden, even during the day, because it's like a camp, it's like a home, it's like a refuge. And fill it with a few books and blankets, and put lanterns in, put a little bit of food in for snacks, and just let your children explore and just be there in a different environment. I hope you found this really interesting. I hope it's given you something to think about, because not everyone really thinks about, being outside at night. It's not an easy thing to set up. But if you do, you are giving your children such a different experience and connecting them with nature, and that is hugely important for their development. So if you like what I've posted, share it. Love to hear your comments. I always love to hear your comments. And be happy in your night garden.